Alright, so here's the list I'm currently testing. 3 revival, 1 extraction, 5 discard, 1 spell bomb, 1 grid main. Biggest differences in the main deck, oh yeah, I'm running 2 basic lands, 1 forest, 1 swamp. And I took out 1 sun droplet for a pithing needle. And I do have 3 droplet, 1 sunbeam spell bomb, so it's not so bad. Let's see, this is my 1 loss of the night, unfortunately. It is so sad. Might have been able to, there might have been some better plays that I just didn't catch. But yeah, this is really weird. Turn 0 ley line of the void. But yeah, I got some discard, I got some decent stuff to disrupt my opponent until I get a bridge and a combo out. So I'd go with it. All out discard war here. Needle's not doing so, you know, it doesn't really do a whole lot this matchup. So really I just need to draw a bridge and I should be okay. And it doesn't happen. I totally forgot that has haste if I have less than 10 life on my opponent. He was able to take me out. So, game 2. I keep it so I can dig as quickly as I can. And I figure if I can just get a bridge, then I'm good. I do not mill my opponent because I know my opponent is playing out of the graveyard. And that's just going to speed up my opponent. That Grey Merchant is a huge card for my opponent in this game. Because it's not just a, you know, a big dumb creature. Oh yeah, and I don't know why, I'm terribly misplayed here. I didn't play my Lantern there that my opponent discarded. I could have played that Lantern, and then my opponent would have duress and saw nothing but lands. I don't know what I was thinking. So, here's a big thing, I guess, for some newer players. So I take out all of my opponent's Grey Merchants because they're the biggest threat that my opponent has. I'll pause it and fix all this crap real quick. So, big thing here, my opponent's going to kill me next turn if I don't do something now. So I could just Stirrings, but the correct play is to mill myself since my opponent has a Bloodghast on top. And if my opponent draws it, it doesn't matter what I have. If I don't have a bridge, I still lose. I lose either way. So, correct play is to mill myself, so I can dig deeper with that Stirrings. And sure enough, I find that bridge. So now when my opponent draws a Bloodghast, it's just a dead card. Yeah, opponent takes out that Fulminator Mage. If my opponent didn't do that, then I would have drawn that Pyroclasm on purpose. Oh. And opponent quits, because really I've got the game now. Game 3. So, I keep it because I have, it's not a bad hand. I don't have the combo, but I've got plenty of discard. I've got a Surgical Extraction, and I got Bridge, and I got Ether Grid to take out anything until, you know, in the meantime. To, you know, both the Grid and the Extraction can try to help take care of the Grey Merchant of Asphodel problem. Of course, I know my opponent's playing lots of discard, and sure enough, my opponent uses lots of discard. So I start using lots of discard, and I see 2 Dross Messengers and a Gray Merchant, which is not what I wanted to see at all. Really, yeah, I probably should have just used that, but yeah, go ahead and lay that bridge. Yeah, no, I lay the Ether Grid because I really want to be able to start pinging off anything that'll give my opponent devotion. Oh yeah, I Ghost Quarter myself to get green mana for my stirrings. Getting that Grafdigger's Cage. So now, if all I have to do is just live long enough to start pinging off my opponent's critters, so that my opponent doesn't have a whole lot of devotion. But yeah, it's a whole lot of devotion inbound, and it knocks me down pretty good. So I was really like a turn or two too late on that. I do still make a mistake here. I mean, it doesn't matter really because I'm at 2, but yeah, my opponent searches out for another Gray Merchant, or I thought sees to make sure that I can't do anything about a Gray Merchant. But yeah, really, like I could have tapped everything and killed one. I killed one of these and then sacked that to kill another one. But I still would have taken like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and lost. So too little, too late. It happens sometimes. This is just one of those weird matchups that I think is a little bit harder just because of Gray Merchant.